If I can get a dime with no blood on it, I'd much rather have that than a dollar with George Washington's face smeared with my sweat and blood on there. See how weird I am? I make my own fucking rules. Start at step 1. That's for we start at step number 3. Step 3 is repurpose. I almost call royalty Ronin the repurposing Ronin. Really, when you think about it, all we're doing is repurposing. Just to give an example, Jim is taking books and repurposing them into AI tools. Any demand there for that, Jim?
More than I can handle.
All we're doing is repurposing. I don't know if he's on the call today, but just another example. Here's one of my books. Watch this. German, repurposed into German, right? Guess how much work I had to do on this? 0. None. I get 10% of everything that's sold over in Germany, right? A book is a great vending machine, right? Because they can open it. It's a product and a vending machine, right? They can open it. They can look what's in there. They can go visit somewhere. We can repurpose a book into a community. It works pretty good. What other kind of repurposing can we do? You guys give me some ideas.
The AI tool.
Cool. AI tool?
Online course. Book into an
Yeah, my ears are slow.
book into an online course. Online course.
Cool. Awesome. Yes, we could turn a book into a mini course. There's a mini course generator. There's a product out there called Experienceify. We'll take content, a book, you could turn into a little mini course, right? You can put links in that course going to various different products, right? What else?
Repurpose live event into a product.
Cool, dude. You're exactly right. You could turn a live event into a product. I wonder how Ryan knows that, right? You can turn a live event into a product.
Podcast.
Go ahead, Chad.
I was just saying podcast could be something.
Perfect. Podcast could be turned into a book, right? Podcast could be turned into articles. Podcast could be turned into videos, right? All these different things that we can repurpose, right? I've got somebody right now. This is just too easy, right? It just escapes people. But I've got a Ronin right now who's going to compile my Facebook posts and put them into a book. Guess what? I'm not paying him anything up front. Guess how I'm going to pay him?
From the sales.
Yeah, profit split.
I'm not going to pay him anything on Amazon sales.
Leads. Access to the leads.
These aren't wrong answers, by the way. This is just not what I'm doing. Nope, not going to pay him on leads.
Bonus chapter in the book.
Okay, I could do a bonus chapter. Awesome. You guys are coming up with great ideas, right? Bonus chapter in the book, but that's not what I'm doing.
Ronin affiliate.
Are you paying them in
Yeah,
product?
there you go. Ronin affiliate. So I'm like, if you do it, right, I'll put a bunch of eyeballs on it. We'll put up an Amazon super cheap. We'll put it in all kinds of other people's flow and distribution because it solves a problem for people, right? And we'll just have your affiliate link in there, right? He's going to make 50% for life on that. I would be shocked over the lifetime of this book if he doesn't make 6 figures for compiling this. I'm not the only person who will do that. I just want to understand that the repurposing, that's all we're really doing. We're repackaging their product. Sometimes they put a product in their vending machine. It could be packaged a lot better. Repurposing stuff that they already have that's working. Is there any end to the amount of stuff that you can repurpose? You can repurpose one thing, repurpose it into another, repurpose it into another. There's a good and a lose. It means Ronin will always have cash flowing vending machines that they can go place. Always. You got a supply of something, you do something to it, and you go put it in the flow somewhere. Repurpose, 3rd step. Next step, relocate. We want to repurpose and we relocate, right? We can repurpose it, then we're going to relocate it. What does that mean, relocate? We can change the channel. We can change the country, right? Channel being, we can take it from YouTube. You'd say, take the best YouTube videos and let's turn that into a short book. And where do we relocate that book to?
Amazon, more than likely.
Amazon would be one. But if we look at the book and we say, what problem does this solve? And for who does it solve it? Then we can put it in all kinds of little tinier barbershops with lots of traffic. It's even better because it solved that specific problem. I'm giving these books away digitally and physically to people. Why am I giving them away? It's a vending machine. People that are coming off of this, coming into my community, they're reaching out. They're buying stuff from here. When you want to relocate something, start with something small. Don't try to relocate a 12-week course. This old Cialdini stuff, right? Remember the Cialdini? If you want to put a big, huge sign in somebody's yard, don't start with the big sign. What do you start with? How do you get the big sign in somebody's yard? Start with a small sign first. Very good. Right? It's the same thing here. And a book is really small, especially an ebook. It's easy to bonus in. It's easy to give away. It's easy to get in their welcome emails. What does every newsletter person want? If you have a newsletter, what's some of the things that you want as a newsletter owner?
Good content.
Okay. So you got the content. Now what do you need?
More people to be subscribed to the newsletter.
You want subscribers. Awesome. What's a good way to get more people to subscribe? It's as old as the hills.
More balls.
Hit magnet.
Bonuses, premiums, right? It's easy to go to a newsletter owner and say, can I pay you to give away this book that will help your salespeople shorten the sales cycle? If they have salespeople, yeah, I would like to get paid to give that away. Does that make sense? Super easy to get in flows if we're solving those 4 questions, if we're solving those problems. We can relocate to download areas. I am in a shit ton of download areas. Buyers, they buy and they get something of mine, right, as a bonus, right? Or they get something of mine as added in. So I'm in a shit ton of download areas, right? I get buyers every single day by being in people's download areas. I tell this story all the time, but when I was in the relationship advice space, there was a gentleman named Michael Webb, which wasn't his real name, but he had, I think it was the ebook was 101 romantic dating ideas. And he was on almost every single dating website and every single relationship advice product, right? He's, hey, give it away as a bonus, right? And everybody would give away this 101 romantic dating ideas book. And it was chock full of his links back to his site and affiliate stuff. And he made, I know, like multiple 7 figures from that by driving people back to his stuff. It was a vending machine. That's all it was. He put it in the right traffic flow. Does that make sense? Anybody could do this. If I can get a dime with no blood on it, like I'd much rather have that than $1 with George Washington's face smeared with my sweat and blood on there. So repurpose, relocate. Is this hard yet? Does this seem hard to anybody?